think I'm a calculator channel now. Well,
Sharp, as with many other companies that have fallen from greatness in order to satisfy cost constraints in the modern day, used to have a great reputation for electronics, at least depending on who you'd talk to. The Sharp EL-8005S is an arithmetic calculator with 8 digits of precision and algebraic logic. It also cannot be opened by undoing screws on the calculator. In fact, there are no screws to be seen on the outside of the calculator whatsoever. In order to take the shell off of this calculator, one must pry it open and hope that they don't break any of the snap clips surrounding the outside. Through sheer luck, I was able to accomplish this, though not in a timely manner, let's just say. And now we can see some of the innards, sort of. The final step in removing the PCB from this calculator's shell is to undo 2 screws on the 2 separate PCBs of the calculators. Somehow it took me a longer amount of time than I'd like to admit once again to find these screws, even though they were both in plain sight, and Viola! We can finally take a look at what powers the L. Plain as day, though shrouded by a piece of foam, hoping to keep the display intact, is the one-chip calculator design of the Elsi, a Sharp Li-2008 28-pin DIP equivalent NEC chip dated 1975, the year of both of this calculator's introduction and discontinuation. Also, next to it is an extremely leaky capacitor. Hopefully my eyesight isn't terrible enough to mistake the marking on it, which hopefully reads 50 microfarads, and we'll be replacing that soon. Now we can remove the keypad, and I can't believe I forgot to mention before how disgusting it is. Someone seems to have dragged this through the dirt and then licked it and then put more dirt on it. It's kind of disgusting. Other than that, an item of note is the keyboard's interesting, distinctly 70s design with a remarkable springiness not seen on any other keyboard design that I have had the pleasure of looking into so far. Not that I've looked at many at this point. Nothing a little bit of alcohol, some baking soda, and a toothbrush can't fix. Not the questioning of design choices, of course. The removal of those pounds and pounds of dirt from the keypad. While doing this, I did mess up the keypad slightly, so make sure you're more careful than I was. This would be a great time to mention that this calculator came to me untested, and I did not have the foresight to test it before taking it apart completely. So, let's just hope when I load it up with 4 AA's to test its function, it works. I did exactly this, putting it together haphazardly, and without any screws, it seems to turn on with 4 AA's. However, no inputs do anything whatsoever, and there's no way to turn off the calculator without taking out the AA's. In other news, this calculator weighs 143 grams without its batteries. That's as much as a 3/4 inch stack of floppies. So, back to the repair. As I did not test this calculator before taking it apart, you cannot blame me for breaking it. You cannot blame me for its inability to function. Time for some dreaded troubleshooting. I took it apart and put it back together, and now it works perfectly fine. With its original MSRP lost to history, current eBay pricing of the Elsi is around $15. Though, as with the Director 2, stock seems minimal. This is gonna have to be my first calculator to pass up on. The vacuum fluorescent display doesn't provide anything particularly astonishingly interesting. The design is kinda cheap, and clips make it hard to take apart and service. Honestly, just don't buy one.